All right, let's get this thing on. Get this thing going. It's Wednesday, 11:25 p.m. on April 12, I believe. Waiting for the stream to start up. It's changing around the camera positioning today. This is I put this on the MacBook this time. Just waiting for the stream to start up. Looks like it's going. I think we have audio. Soon we will be able to confirm it. No, he's here. Why is this taking so long? I should just assume that we are getting audio. What the hell? All right, so it does seem to be working. So, anyway, good evening. It's 11:30 p.m. and this is my What's Up Dave stream for the day. The day was not a productive day at all. Ended up sleeping most of the day. Just kind of a frustrating day. I don't think I actually did anything. So yesterday was pretty productive. I had not a bad day. Got in contact with a bunch of people for my object key result things, my OKRs, specifically for pursuing, finding people to talk to about direct collaboration or doing interesting things. So just scheduling stuff, piling those things up. So I guess I found that more draining than I thought I would. Just contacting people and then opening myself up to be beholden to other people's schedules, because I'm not particularly happy with that when I have to do that, but it's necessary. And then the second thing that I'm dealing with today, which I've been dealing with for quite some time now, is just that sense of frustration that nothing interesting is happening. I know I'm capable of generating my own interesting things, but if I'm generating them myself, then it doesn't seem quite as exciting as when someone else does it, or something else exciting happens. So it's like I have a deficiency of excitement, or things to be excited about. I'm not looking forward to anything that's coming out. It all seems the same. I don't know if this is something that happens just when you turn old. But feeling a lot of just kind of ennui about it. Boredom, so bored. Although I had an interesting insight about this today that when I find myself in this mood, when I'm this kind of down, what I'll do is sometimes in the morning I can't even get out of bed. I'm just kind of there and then trying to will myself to move, but I don't, and sometimes this goes on for a while. But now I'm able to catch it when I know I'm in this mode, and I sort of demote my consciousness, the part of me that is trying to find some reason to get up out of bed, and say, all right, you're fired, and I put in some other part of my body in charge. Like, for example, the part that needs to use the bathroom, or the part that might want to go get something to eat. And so when I do that, then I'm able to move all of a sudden. It's really interesting. And it occurred to me that maybe this coping mechanism I'm using, is the key to having a better attitude toward the boredom of life, which is this: the frustrated feeling that I have at the top of my consciousness. It's kind of like an impatient, incompetent CEO who doesn't understand that the success of the company is not dependent on the decisions and strategic yearnings of the upper office, but on the people below who are competent, focused, and good at doing the things that they're good at doing. And you need to give them the time and nurture them so they can produce those results that make the company a success. Merely saying that, okay, we need to create better products, so I am dictating this, and I've made a decision, and I've made it so. That's full of shit. What's really going to happen if the people below you care about the stuff that they're doing, and they know how to do it, and they have the time to do that, then that can happen. So by analogy with myself, I'm kind of impatient with the lack of progress on a number of things, or I'm not happy about how long it's taking me to do things and so forth. It's just like a manager, actually, who has no ability to produce. It's like a useless mindset. I mean, it's a mindset that maybe you need to apply maybe once every 3 days or a week, according to a master plan. And even then, it shouldn't be too much. You've already done the strategic work. You're just checking against the plan and checking that's working. The rest of the time, just being allowed to work in that little bubble where you know that what you're doing is making a difference for the plan and it's good, and you're doing it not just because you're trying to fulfill the strategic needs of some plan, but that the work that you're doing is excellent, that it contributes to the strength of the company, that it contributes to the well-being of the people in the company, those more of those type of reasons. You're doing good work. And so what I can do for myself is say, all right, if I used to fire that part of me when I couldn't get out of bed in the morning, I should just okay, your job as CEO consciousness is to let those other aspects of myself, the part that's good at going to the bathroom, the part that's good at going and making pizzas, the part that's good at figuring stuff out. When I'm not thinking about the management issues, I'm happier. When I'm not thinking about whether or not my strategic goals are being met in a timely fashion, I'm happier. I don't want to think about that stuff. That stuff is largely stupid and arbitrary. But however, just a small amount of that is necessary, I think, just so you know what direction for everything else to go in, for all the other forces that one has at their disposal, what direction they can move in. And I think I have clarity on that. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. I mean, today's kind of a wiped out day, but maybe it just needed to happen. So I didn't even fill out an ETP form for today. I don't really have anything for show and tell either, but I do have this. It says a giant caplico, and it looks like it's kind of like a dehydrated ice cream cone. And I was going to eat it now, but I'm actually going to make a midnight pizza. I just woke up like about an hour ago, so I'm going to be up all night again. So I'll eat this sometime. I'll keep this by my desk, so I'll be reminded to delve into that. I've had one before, it kind of is like, if you can imagine, if you've had astronaut ice cream before, that dehydrated ice cream stuff, it's like that, except it's in a cone. It's the weirdest thing, but it's pretty cool. I think that's it for now. Nothing else really catches my eye to look at. This arrangement might be a little bit better. I don't need to clean up that junk over in the corner, to make that a little bit more inviting. Let me show you the reverse angle before I sign off. So here, you can see how dark this other camera is. So over there, I put the camera on top of here. Usually it's up on this. But since I run OBS on this screen here, then I tend to look at this, and that makes it for a little bit better for, I think, if I'm just talking directly to the camera. It might work out better. Give it a try. The angle's a little bit better, and it will avoid that issue that I was having the other day when that door is open off to the side. The issue with that is in the daytime when I'm shooting, that door gets really bright, and it washes everything out. So that's why I'm trying this other direction. But anyway, that's the What's Up Day for today. Thanks for listening to my navel-gazing reflections, and hopefully tomorrow will be a better day.